Hi everybody, TheRealConcertKing here. I'm here with my third interview that I've ever done with my good friend Slade from Wolfpack, and Anarbor, and have you done anything else? No? Okay.
No, yeah, that's
See,
it.
that's it.
Yeah.
He's only been in 2 bands. That's not so productive.
Not too bad.
No.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So I've known him for about 8 years now. So
We are good friends.
fresh out of high school back in
straight up.
2008 or whatever it was at Epicenter.
Dude,
Yeah.
so awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's awesome for him to do this with me.
Absolutely.
So do you want to tell us how you got started playing music and just kind of what your early influences were like?
Yeah, basically when I started playing music, it was from my parents getting me a guitar for basically for like Christmas or whatever, you know. And I love music. My parents were always listening to like 80s music and stuff like that, so I was always into like the Cyndi Lauper, pop, you know, like 80s music. But that definitely got me into it. Started playing guitar, didn't take any lessons, just kind of got into it, kind of experimenting with it. That's just basically how it happened, you know?
That's cool.
And we kind of got in a garage with the guys from Anarbor. We kind of went to school together, so it just kind of happened like that.
Do you want to kind of give us an update on Anarbor? I know you posted a couple of things
Yeah.
last year.
We're definitely not broken up. I mean, we're just taking a little break, you know? We were together for 8 years. We played forever, and some of the guys moved to California and stuff, so just kind of
Which you should do.
Well, yeah, I'm thinking about it. I love Phoenix, so it's hard. But no, some of them moved, and they just got other stuff going on, but Greg and I have talked about, you know, doing some demos and stuff here in the near future, so we'll see.
That'd be cool.
It'd be awesome.
So how did your new project Wolfpack, how'd that form?
Basically, when Anarbor was like, you know, we kind of just want to take a break for a second, I was like, well, I love music. I've been writing music. I had my own stuff for a long time that Anarbor never used. So I was like, well, might as well start something. These guys are all super talented, you know. Matt is playing in Wolfpack, but he also plays for Lydia. And then these guys, the other 3 guys, were in a band called Reese. So we just kind of formed a kind of like super group from the area.
They're all from Phoenix.
Yeah, all from Phoenix. Yeah, just different bands. Well, I've been around it plenty of times. But.
So how'd you get the name, and why aren't there any vowels?
Well, I guess the vowel thing hasn't have any stories. I wish we were cool to say that. But back in the day, we caused a lot of trouble. So basically, we would go out like little 16, 17-year-old kids, get really, really, really drunk. And we'd show up to parties, and there'd be like probably like 10 of us, not kidding. And we'd call ourselves the Wolfpack. And honestly, everybody that's in the band was actually there and part of it. So when we were thinking of a band name, we're like, well, what should we do? Our guitar player Matt was like, dude, you should just call it Wolfpack. You know, it's like we actually have a history with that. We actually named our group that, so we went with that.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, so it does have a meaning for sure.
So you've been in the business for a while. You've been on different labels. You've had different projects, done all sorts of tours. What have you learned throughout your career so far, just about music or the industry? It's
a dangerous industry, that's for sure. It's a lot of fun though. You meet a lot of really cool people. Lucky for me, you know, I grew up with like a lot of bands that were from Phoenix area that are, you know, significantly bigger now. So it's good to see whenever we tour.
Some of them are here.
Yeah, some of them are here tonight. Just people that we know, and you know, it's always good to make new friends, and it's a tough industry, but it's worth it.
So what do you dislike about the current state of the industry? I know it's kind of silly that it's an industry, but just the business side of it.
I mean,
what would you like to see changed or improved?
I mean, I would like to see, I guess, just more interest in the bands that are going in. You know, you don't have to just sign a band just because they think they're good. I feel like if you get on a label, you want them to actually like you, support you, and actually have the whole team behind you. And that's what I think I like to see that with this new project. You know, something like that happens.
And what do you like about the current state? Like about what is new and.
Well, I mean, like with the music that's coming out now, I like the direction everything's going in. You know, we're obviously a pop band, and Anarbor was a pop band. We just kind of disguised the pop into like rock or this alternative pop, or whatever you want to call it. But I love pop music, so
that's cool.
Yeah, I'm digging everything that's going on lately.
So, what's your writing process like? Is it different with this band than Anarbor?
Definitely different. So Anarbor would kind of come together, and we'd all write as a 4-piece. Wolfpack, it's basically just me and the other singer Justin, kind of going over writing songs, writing hooks, and then we take it to Matt, and then we write the song kind of in the studio. So we don't really practice it. We don't really do any of that. We write it in the studio to make the best song.
Kind of come together with ideas.
Yeah, and then we go and sit down and go over everything that we did and kind of play it full band. So it's a cool way to do it. It's new for me, but it's working out pretty well. So
that kind of answers part of what my next question is. But how has your writing process changed over the years? You know, since you were in high school, you were in Anarbor.
Well, I mean, when we first started Anarbor, we would literally just go in the garage and be like, yeah, let's just do this next. You know, that sounds good. No structure, no anything. We just kind of went with it. Now, obviously, we've learned structure and all that stuff. So there is a formula to it, I think. So.
What's the biggest show you've played so far? I mean, obviously with Anarbor, but
I don't know, man. Anarbor, definitely, obviously.
Yeah. We've only played. This is your third, so
third show here. So, no, I don't know, man. We played some crazy shows. Definitely one of the biggest tours we've done was the Mayday Parade tour. 2010 or 2012, something like that. But that was definitely an awesome tour. Those guys are awesome. Warped Tour in Australia was awesome as well.
Oh, that's right.
Really cool. So we played some good shows here and there.
Do you have a favorite kind of venue to play in? You know, either like a tiny little place like this, or like
I love clubs like this. Yeah, I love the small stuff. I hate playing outside. It's like Warped Tour type style. And obviously it sucks, but no, I'm all about the small clubs, man. That's what I'm all about. Yeah.
But like, do you like this small or like House of Blues size?
House of Blues is good. Yeah, House of Blues.
Kinda, I mean, that's just my frame of reference.
No, yeah, House of Blues. I mean, we have one in Phoenix called the Marquee, which is basically a House of Blues. And, same thing.
How do you? This is more for Ann Arbor. The next couple actually are. But how do you create your set lists? And you know, obviously it's different from an opening set list and headlining set list. But you know, how do you kind of choose the songs?
I mean, I guess we probably should ask the fans when we play, but I think it's just kind of us just kind of sitting there and be like, well, we haven't played this one, so let's try to play this one. Kind of mix it up every set. Usually we haven't played in a while. It's been like a year or so. So.
Well, even those were just some,
and those were
2-3 shows.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, honestly, now if I write a set list for Ann Arbor, it'd be like most of the songs that people kind of know, nothing really that we never really played. It'd be like the hits or whatever you want to call it.
The popular ones.
Yeah, the popular ones.
Any songs that you like to play more than others? Or?
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, Always Ready to Never Clean is my favorite song by far that we've ever written.
Yeah.
But yeah, that one takes the gold. That's I mean, we have to play that every time.
That's my favorite Ann Arbor song.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So.
What was your worst show experience, like as a band?
Well, when we first were starting, we played at It's Connecticut, some shitty venue. Anyways, it was like one of our first tours. Literally, I think every instrument went out on our stage, and it was just Greg playing drums and my bass. Both guitars went out, and it was just we were like, well, what do we do? So we're just like, we're just gonna go with it.
Just stuck with it.
Yeah. We
just Did it start to sound out, or you just played the whole set like that?
But no, it was like towards the end. So like the very end, it was just me and Greg like, all right, fuck it. It's just bass and drums, and everybody's like, I guess.
That's what's happening. Yeah. What's the best concert you've attended as a fan?
Oh man. You know what? I'm going to give a shout out to Linkin Park because I just saw them with 30 Seconds to Mars and AFI, and that was fantastic.
AFI.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
I've never seen AFI, and it was like, I listened to them back in the day, and I love that band, so it was cool.
That was a great tour.
Yeah. Did you see it too when they came?
Yeah.
So sick, dude. Yeah, it was sick.
I had an annoying asshole next to me that was talking over 30 Seconds to Mars for most of the set, but you know, what are you going to do? Luckily, you're playing band. Luckily, well, I guess the new stuff is a little quieter, so you might have that issue. But like in Ann Arbor, you didn't have people really talking over you.
Yeah, I was like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Well, and you're playing loud ass music.
Yeah,
if you weren't a musician, what would you be doing?
Probably playing soccer. I love soccer. We played for a long time.
Playing high school and teams?
Played in high school. I played I did year round. I mean, we were good when it's like regionals and stuff, but I had to quit because of music. So. But yeah, if I didn't put my finger in music, I definitely played soccer.
You'd be the new Ronaldo.
Oh yeah.
So how can people find your music with Wolfpack and Ann Arbor or whatever?
Yeah, so Wolfpack, you can find us on SoundCloud right now. We're having everything that's going to be on Spotify, iTunes here within like the next couple weeks. So check that out. Ann Arbor stuff is everywhere. Basically, you can find it on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, whatever it is.
And you have like, what, 7 songs out now?
We have 7. We have 5 that are completely finished. We're just kind of waiting to release them. So we'll see.
And the stuff that's already out is free?
It is free. It is free. You can grab it on SoundCloud for free. Just download it. Yeah.
And Twitter and Facebook.
Yeah,
and,
Twitter, Facebook, Wolfpack Official.
No vowels.
No vowels.
No O, no A.
No O, no A. Remember that. Wolfpack. We were talking about this. Yeah. But yeah, check it out.
All right. Well, I think that does it. Cool. Thank you very much to my friend Slade for doing this with me. Check out my videos from the show. Maybe not.
Maybe.
We'll see. If not, there's Ann Arbor videos. There's plenty of those because I've been to many of those shows. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Peace.